All right, so we've stretched and we've gone over our floor work. Now it's time to take it to the pole. To start out with, we're just gonna start with a simple walk around the pole. But whenever you're pole dancing, you need to start with your shoulders back, heart lifted, torso elongated, right? That's the sexy body position. No matter what you do from here, it'll look great. So from here, we're just gonna walk, hand on the pole. Let your hands slide over the pole as you walk. Keep those shoulders back, heart lifted, one hand on the hip. If you feel good here, you can let your hips swing and sway to the beat of the music with each step that you take. And then go ahead, switch it to the other side and walk it around. Shoulders back, heart lifts. You can almost imagine you're on stage, taking the stage as your music starts, and you're just getting warmed up. From here, go ahead, bring both hands to the pole, and we're gonna cricket down. So knees come wide, heels are beneath the hips. If you feel good here, you can dip it back and bring it up. As you go from low to high, always come up booty first. From here, we can take it back to our hip sway. Dip, kick it to the left. Dip, kick it to the right. Heels are lifted, soft in the knees, and again, push it to the left, push it to the right. Little hip sway. Valerie, you wanna give it a try?
Sure.
All right. So go ahead, start with one hand on the pole, shoulders are back, heart is lifted, and just walk. Just kind of feeling it out, taking your time, feeling the beat of the music. If you feel good here, you can let your hips swing and sway with the beat, have a little fun with it. And go ahead, switch hands, go the other direction. Hand is soft on the pole so it can slide around. And from here, go ahead, bring both hands to the pole, feet are hips distance apart, and hug your body in just a little bit, and you're gonna cricket down, knees wide. If you feel balanced here, go ahead, dip your body back, let your head fall. Beautiful, bring it back up again. As you go from low to high, up through that booty, and take it into a hip sway. So heels are lifted off the floor, knees are soft. You dip, kick it to the left, then dip, kick it to the right. And to the left, and to the right. Just letting the beat of the music guide you. Awesome, nice job.
Thanks.
All right, so let's go ahead and take it to some of our basic pole poses. The first one is one of my favorites. It's really cute. It's called the peekaboo. So my knee comes up, my ankle wraps around. I'm pressing the inside of my leg to the pole and the outside of my ankle to the pole. The negative space under the leg should be roughly a rectangle. All right, so weight is on the standing leg, knee is the same height as the hip. So you're nice and balanced here. Don't bend that lower knee. Be sure this knee isn't too high or too low. All right, awesome, right there. And from here, it's called peekaboo. We're gonna give a little peek of what's under the skirt. So lift your imaginary skirt, show them what you got, and put it away again. Nice job. One more time. Lift that hip, lift the skirt, and put it away. Awesome. Now this time we're gonna lift the hip, hold on with both hands, and peek around the pole like you're peeking around the corner. If you feel comfortable here and you're pretty flexible, you can let your head and your arm drop and peek underneath your thigh. Hi there. From here, my hand travels up my leg. I'm gonna come up head first, all the way back to my standing position. All right, so from our peekaboo, we can go to our waterfall. Push your heart to the sky, let your head fall back, arching your body, hair flows to the floor. Inhale, bring it all the way back up again. So that's our peekaboo into the waterfall. You wanna give it a try?
Sure.
All right. So start by bringing your knee up to the pole, squeeze the inside of your leg to the pole, ankle wraps around. Just make sure your leg is pushing in for balance. And you're standing flat on your foot of the standing leg. Balance is on the standing leg. There is a rectangle in the negative space under the body, so you should see that. All right, from here you can bring your hand to your hip, lift that imaginary skirt, show them what you got, and put it away again. Nice. And again, give a little tease, a little peekaboo peek, and take it away. This time we're gonna lift the hip, bring both hands to the pole, and if you feel comfortable, go ahead, peek around the pole and let your head and arm fall towards the floor, and bring it all the way back up, drawing the hand up to your body and back to the pole. Nice job. And then from here we can take it into the waterfall. So just hold on with one hand, let the other arm fall back, head falls back, creating that beautiful feminine body position, and bring it back up. Awesome, nice job. Thank you. All right, so from our peekaboo waterfall, we can take it into the pole goddess and backslide. So if your left knee is up the pole, bring your left hand up with the thumb pointing down. From here, you reach the right hand through, step the pole leg behind the standing leg, and do a little pivot until your back comes to the pole. From here, we take it to the pole goddess. So start by lifting through your heels, soft bend in the knees, arch your back, creating that beautiful curvy body position. Lift your chin so the crown of your head touches the pole, and this is your pole goddess. You can slide it a couple inches down, couple inches up. If you feel good here, you can let your hands play over your body. Have a little fun with it. And from here, I'm gonna reach behind, holding onto the pole, walk my feet out from underneath my hips, like I'm gonna sit in a chair. One leg extends and I slide all the way to the floor, controlling it with my hands. From here, I'm gonna bring one hand down, fold that knee across, and we take it into our floor work. All right, so you wanna give this a try? Sure. All right, so starting from our peekaboo position, you go ahead, take your left hand high with the thumb down, reach the other hand through. Yeah, let me help you here. So you're just gonna take this hand and bring it to that side. There we go. And go ahead, step your pole leg behind your standing leg, little twist. Back comes to the pole, beautiful. And soft bend of the knees. Go ahead, arch your back. You can lift your chin, pushing the curves of the body, creating those beautiful lines. Awesome, nice job. If you feel good, you can let your hand kind of play over your body, exploring, having a little fun with it. Gorgeous, yes. Okay, with both hands on the pole, go ahead, slide your hips down into a sitting position, extend through one leg and backslide all the way to the floor. One hand comes to the floor, fold the knee across until your belly touches the floor, and you're ready for your floor work. All right, with your back leaning against the pole, you can also take it into a V-bend. So go ahead, step your feet a little wider than hips distance, heels are lifted off the floor, body weight is leaning into the pole. Grab on just above your tailbone, bring your other hand to your leg. As we hinge from the hips, folding forwards, we're gonna come down chest, and then letting the head fall all the way down. As you go from low to high, come up head first, arching your back, letting that hand slowly slide up your leg until you're leaning back against the pole. And from here, go ahead, bring your right leg over to meet your left. Gentle backslide all the way to the floor. Hands slide down, moving over the body, bringing you into your floor work. All right, you ready to give that a try?
Yep.
Okay, so body weight is leaning into the pole. Beautiful. And go ahead, step your feet a little wider than hips distance, maybe even a little bit wider for me, thanks. And holding onto the pole just above your tailbone, let that hand move slowly, slowly, slowly travel down your leg as you fold forwards. Very nice. And as you come from low to high, take it really slow, milk it all the way up until your body leans into the pole, letting those hands travel perfect. And bring your right leg over to meet your left. And go ahead, backslide all the way down, letting the hands slowly travel down the body. Now really take your time as the hands come down the pole, letting them travel down your body, fold that knee across. Very nice.